8.3 is multiplying binomials. We've already done this where we distribute that 2x to all three terms. So let's just have a little refresher. We would do here, so 2x times, and I also did it this box method. Remember where I had 2x and then I put these three terms underneath the box. And I multiplied these two things for this box, so it'd be 4x to the third Sorry, I got a phone call in the middle. All right, so we were multiplying this binomial. So now 2x times 3x. So 2 times 3 is 6. X times x is x squared. And it's a positive. And then 2 times 5, so plus 10. And x doesn't have anything to multiply with, so it stays x. So it would be 4x to the third plus 6x squared plus 10x. And there's my phone again. All right, I think we're done with that problem. Sorry, I got another phone call. So if we are now looking at multiplying binomial times a binomial, and if we use the box up above, here's one way that we can do it is using the box, but since they're 2 by 2, so binomials, I'm going to write each one on the first one on the side, and then I will write 2x plus 1 here also, because we're multiplying 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1, and we do the same thing. So this would be 2x times 2x, which is 4x squared. This is the 1 times the 2x, which is just 2x. The top one would be 2x times 1, which is also just 2x. And our bottom square would be 1 times 1, which is just 1. And if you'll notice, there's like terms diagonally here. I have 2x and another 2x. So now I'm going to rewrite the polynomial in standard form. So I'm going to start with the 4x squared. Combine my 2x plus another 2x, so I have 4x. 2x plus 2x is 4x. And then plus 1. So that is my what I get when I multiply those two binomials, 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. All right, let's try another one. 2x plus 4, 2x, and a positive 4, and then 3x and a negative 7. So in this top box would be 2x times the 3x. 2 times 3 is 6, so I'd have 6. X times x is x squared. And then let's go to the right. So in this box, I would have 2x times negative 7, which is negative 14x. And bottom left, I would have this 4 times my 3x, and that would be 12x. And then bottom right would be 4 times negative 7, which is negative 28. And again, we have like terms that combine diagonally here. So we could write it out with all of the terms. So we'd have 6x squared minus 14x. I'm just going to write them all out, plus 12x, and then minus 28. And now I can look and see that those two terms, which I also circled in the boxes, need to be combined. So I have 6x squared. Negative 14x and a positive 12x is a negative 2x, and then minus 28. So here is my answer. Another way that we can do it instead of box is called foiling. And foiling stands for first, outer, inner, and last. And that is how we multiply two binomials together. So if we look here, first, outer, inner, last, it just means the first part of each of the binomials. So first times first. I often just draw these arrows, but you have 4x times x, which is 4x squared. And then outer. So outer is going to be this x times the 3. So this would be outer. So x times 3 is 3x. And then we have inner. So inner are these two terms. -6 times 4, which would be -24x. And then last, which is -6 times +3, so -18. So first, outer, inner, last is FOILing. We could have done the same thing here. It would have been x minus 6 and 4x plus 3. So x minus 6. I'm going to put it up here. 4x plus 3, was it? Yeah, 4x plus 3. X times 4x is my 4x squared. X times 3 is 3x. -6 times 4x is -24x. And then -6 times 3 is -18. If you look here in the other one too, I'm still going to have common terms that need to be combined. So let's go back up. Do we have common terms that need to be combined here? We sure do. I have some x's here and some x's here. So when I rewrite this, my final answer would have been 4x squared minus 21x, because +3 and a -24 are -21. And then minus 18. So let's make sure I actually get that when we do the box. We had 4x squared, so it's matched. -24 +3 is -21. And then minus 18. Oh, -21x. Sorry, I forgot my x in there. Minus 18. So either way works just fine. First, inner, outer, last. First, 3x squared. Outer. Excuse me. Let's say this again. Hold on. First. I have it in the opposite order. That's why 3x squared. Outer. Inner. Last. Sorry, FOIL. I couldn't spell today. 3x squared. Outer would be 3x times 4, which is 12x. Inner is another x, and then plus 4. So again, we combine the like terms, and we get 3x squared plus 13x plus 4. I'm not going to do it in the box this time. You are welcome to if you want to. Multiply, so we'll do this one in the box. So 4z to the second and a 1. And this one I'm going to flip-flop these because we usually have it in standard form. So I'm going to say 3z squared and z. So if I look at that, this would be my 4z squared times 3z squared, which is 12z to the fourth when I multiply, right? Z squared times z squared, z to the fourth. And here I have 4z squared times z, which is 4z to the third. And here's 1 times 3z squared, which is just 3z squared. And 1 times z, which is obviously just z. Now here, do I have like terms? I don't. I have to the fourth power, to the third power, to the second power, to the first power, but I do have to keep them in that order. So I have 12z to the fourth plus 4z to the third plus 3z, and I'm going to run out of room, plus z would be my answer in standard form. That is all for today.